Welcome to More MMR, the best platform to learn from top tier players like Resolution. You will be able to get better at the game and gain a lot of MMR. Also with the free analytics, you can track your performance and get better. Use promo code Meric to sign up and get 25% discount. Hello guys, my name is Meric and welcome to the part 3 of how to boost your MMR with Clinkz. So as I promised, after we got 1k like in the previous video, I'm here to finish what I started. So in this video we will talk about rotations and strategies to do with Clinkz, also some tips and tricks. Now before we start, remember that there's an Arcana giveaway for Phantom Assassin and the winner will be announced in 10th of April. All what you need to do to enter the giveaway is there's a link down in the description so you can do the entries, and also like the video, subscribe and turn that notification button for more videos. Also follow me on my social media so you can know who's the winner, and I will even stream it on Twitch only. I'm not gonna stream it on YouTube. So the winner will be announced on Twitch. So good luck with everyone, and with that being said, let's get started. Now let's start with the rotations. When it comes to rotations, you need to get some farm and some items first before you make your first rotation. If you are playing mid lane, finish your medallion first, but I'm not talking as a first item, I'm talking about like Ring of Aquila, go for boots, medallion, then you can just rotate. And if you are playing safe lane, most likely you want to rotate after you get the enemy safe lane tower, or which I mean the enemy off lane tower. So you have your medallion as well, so you can try to rotate and make some kills happening, because you need it for a good kill potential. Now if you are playing mid lane, it's not necessary to destroy the enemy mid lane tower to make rotations. You only need to make rotations when you have items online. But the question is, where can I rotate? Well, if I'm playing mid lane, I will look at where do I have a good kill potential. So you need to check your team and see what lane is being okay. If the safe lane is doing fine, but they couldn't kill the enemy off laner, I will rotate there because I have a good kill potential with my teammate, despite the fact that I can kill him solo. But you need to know your limits, and I only gank the enemy safe lane when I know my offlaner is having an okay farm. Like even if he's 1 or 2 level below the enemy carry, I still can rotate there. But if he's so under level, like he got destroyed there, I know for a fact that there's a tri-lane there, they can kill me actually. So I will ask my support or roamer to rotate there with me and to help the offlaner, so we can apply some pressure and get some kills. Because you don't want to feed the enemy carry an easy kill, because Clinkz is super powerful in the early game. So you need to identify which lane has more kill potential and threatening your life. Because I'm not gonna go to a lane where it's like a Skywrath mage is level 6 and Evil Lions level 6. They can just by themselves burst me down. Now if you are playing mid, getting mid tower is so important because it will open the whole enemy jungle, even though you can just walk being an invis hero. But it will be so dangerous for the enemy to farm close to the river, because he will have no place to run. But when I said it's important to get the enemy mid lane tower, that doesn't mean to stay forever in the mid lane until you get the tower. No, you can make rotation, or you can even get the enemy tower whenever you want to get it, because there's no backdoor on the enemy mid lane tower or any other towers. Also the same for the safe lane. You usually get the tower first, then you can start making some rotation, and you always want to rotate to the enemy mid lane or safe lane, because you don't want to stay around your safe lane as a Clinkz, as you want to just threat the enemy from farming their jungle. That's what you need to do. Now you need to check my map awareness guide to understand when you can make rotations with any hero you want. Now it's time for some strategies, also tips and tricks with Clinkz. Number 1, playing around the enemy jungle. Now as I said, mid lane tower is important to get, or even your safe lane tower, which is the enemy off lane tower, because there's always going to be someone who will defend that lane when the lane is already pushed. Like if the enemy are defending their tier 2, that can allow me to pressure their safe lane tower, or to roam between their jungle and their tier 1 in the mid lane. But why is that? Well, because there's a simple answer. The enemy offlaner will probably farm the secondary jungle, which will force the enemy carry and the enemy mid lane to farm either the lane or the jungle. So by having that information, I acknowledge myself that I can stay around their jungle and to farm it, farm some camps and look for kills on the enemy support or even the enemy cores. Number 2, remember to deward. Now I know it's not your job, but as a Clinkz, most likely if you stay in the enemy jungle, they will place sentries. And they may either see you run into the jungle and set up for a kill, so always try to identify the places where they usually, the enemy support will be warding it. And also, placing a sentry so you can either dodge going from that place or to deward it with the sentry. Because you can just rotate to the enemy jungle from kinda a different route, so you can, be sneaky. Number 3, identify the heroes that have kill potential on you. Now, this is important as Clinkz. You don't want to feed the enemy support like Skywrath Mage or Lion, an easy kill. You always need to dodge, staying in front and be sneaky, in the team fight. Because as Clinkz, you always want to initiate first, but in the same time, you don't want to let the enemy support to nuke you. That's why you don't, go greedy, go greedy items and you get a damn BKB. Number 4, objectives. Now with Clinkz, you always need to pressure the enemy towers and force the enemy to use a glyph. Because there's a lot of times where I simply walk to the enemy tower and start hitting it with my first kill. Because they have no glyph and that will make it even easier to rat and get even the barracks. Number 5, send for clarities. Now you always need to be efficient with how to use your soaring and manage your mana. That's why clarity is so important for Clinkz. So when you want to use your soaring, make sure to drop your Ring of Aquila, have your boot on strength, use your soaring, pick up your Ring of Aquila, turn your boot to intelligent, use your ultimate ability and eat a creep. If you want to use your, skeleton walk, you still need to have your boot on intelligent. So you can be more efficient with managing your mana, and that will be actually much better. And when you ever want to kill someone, turn your boot, make sure to turn your boot from intelligent to agility, so you can kill the enemy so easily, and to have that attack speed as well. Number 6, when you want to kill the enemy, try to always to come from behind or from a place where he usually is gonna run to, like trees, juke spots, or his tower or his shrine. So always be patient to manage to kill, the enemy. Number 7, knowing where the enemy are farming. And you can easily assume that by watching the minimap and the lanes. Always put yourself in the enemy shoes. Be like, okay, the creeps are far from his tower. That means he pushed the wave so he can go to the jungle. Or you can be even smarter by staying around a large amount of creeps to set up for a kill, because all cores are greedy and they always want to just farm a big ass creep wave. So that's a good, setup for a kill. Number 8, Roshan. Now with Clinkz you can easily get Roshan faster since you have a Desolator and Medallion. So make sure to ask your teammate to go for Roshan whenever you get your items online, so you can pressure the enemy more and even in the game more faster. Number 9, items. Now in a lot of games I skipped getting Desolator and I went for Arcade Nullifier build, because the enemy can blink or they can use BKB, and I don't want that to happen, like playing against an anti-mage for example. So that's why your items build is so important when you are playing Clinkz. So you always need to think of what you need to build, and always try to even you can even check my second video about how to boost your MMR with Clinkz, because I talked about the items and when you should get it. Number 10, don't delay the game. And it's simple, just don't only walk around getting kills. If you don't get objectives, you may actually throw the game for no reason. So always remember, after getting kills, try to push the towers, at least deal some damage, because Clinkz is so strong when it comes to, pushing towers. And also he's great in late game, but you don't want to, give the chance to the enemy to have a slight hope for a comeback. So here's the conclusion. If you want to get better as Clinkz and gain MMR, you need to watch other pro players, or at least a high tier player playing Clinkz, because they can actually boost your performance more than you think. And also try to spam the shit out of Clinkz, because you are not going to get better with 1 even to let's say 10 games. You're not gonna get better with Clinkz if you play like 10 games, even 20 games. You need to play more than you think with Clinkz and spam the shit out of him so you understand when you should make rotations, how to use your abilities or to abuse his abilities, and even win your lanes. Now finally guys, don't forget to join my stream on Twitch and follow me there because I'm streaming almost every day. Now that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video and you want to see more series of how to boost your MMR with your favorite hero, please like this video and subscribe and turn that notification button for more videos, and also in the comment section tell me the hero that you want me to make a guide about it. This is Meric. See you guys in the next video.